Today is Sunday, July 6th, and we're going to start some lettuce seeds, onion seeds, and I may go down in the garden and put some squash seeds in, winter squash. It's getting a little bit late for those, but we still should be in good shape. So first things first, I need to get the soil block out and get some soil mixed up to make it wet enough to make the soil blocks. And we should have enough potting soil in our thing. That should be enough for what we're going to do today. We've got a soil blocker, and I really like that thing. It does a great job. Takes a little bit more time to get ready, get your soil mixed and all that. Seed and not to seed it doesn't take any longer, but it takes a little bit longer to get started. Setup time's a little longer than just doing them in plugs like we used to do. But to plant them, but to transplant, it's so much faster. And any time you can save in the field is always a good thing. Today's just going to be a seed starting day. I got some compost I should flip and take care of. I don't know if I'll get to it today or not. I may. Once you get it wet, you just got to mix it up. Make sure it's all covered well. So one thing that we discovered earlier this year, one of our customers came to us. That was when he came here to buy his plants, like he always does. He always buys his. Well, I don't know about all these plants. I'm sure he buys from other places too. But when he came here to buy his plants this year, he told us that he was going to open up a restaurant this summer, and I don't know if it's officially open yet. He's had a couple soft openings. This past weekend, 4th of July weekend, he's open. Actually, I don't know if he's open today, being Sunday. I don't know for sure. But I know he was open yesterday, and he was open Friday, and he was open Thursday. But anyways, long story short, is he asked us on Thursday, I think it was might have been Wednesday or Thursday one. He asked us if we could supply him with lettuce. And we went out and met with him that day, that evening. Took him a 4-pound sample. 4 pounds of lettuce is a pretty good bit of lettuce. We just gave it to him. And they liked it. And he said about us supplying him with all their lettuce, and I asked him how much lettuce they used or would need. And he said they would go through about 40 pounds a week. And that's about triple what we've ever done before. Like yesterday we took 30 bags of lettuce to the farmer's market, and sold 29 of them. We had one left, and those bags are 7-ounce bags that we sell. So to do 40 pounds a week, we need to up our production. I don't know that we can get to that, especially this year, being this late in the year. But he said it didn't matter to him. He would buy it. What we couldn't supply, he would get elsewhere, but he would like to get it all from us. So we're going to try this, see if we can do it, make it happen. Hopefully we can. We'll see. If we can, great. If we can't, you know, if it's too much for us, clean, cut, harvesting and cutting, washing and packing 40 pounds of lettuce is going to be a pretty big chore. But I think my own opinion at this point, I think we're going to shoot for half of that. I don't think I'm going to try to go for all of it at this point. Anyways, I don't want to overwhelm us. I'm piling this up like that because I don't know, just do. No reason really. It's mixed up good, nice and wet. But anyways, it's time to do a little less talk and a lot more action. So I got 9 flats filled up. Each one's 105 cells with them soil blocks. Three of those full is one tray. Equals 105 cells. So we'll use 2 of them is going to be for onions and 7 of them for. I had to turn the fence off. 7 of them is going to be for lettuce. And right now, she's up there filling up the putting seeds in those, and I'm going to come down here in the garden and plant some spaghetti squash and some butternut squash. And we'll put them seeds. I'm going to start those seeds right in the ground. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. Here, we got a mess. We need to actually get some stuff taken care of in this garden. We got weeds and stuff that needs pulled and all kind of stuff. But that's a different story for a different day. This year, though, our garden is probably the weediest that it's ever been since we've gardened. I've never let our garden get this bad, but stuff happens. So right here on this row, we have peas growing up a trellis, as you can see, cattle panel trellis. And we got peas, and we have peas on. I'm not going to hurt these peas at all. I'm not going to bother with the peas. I'm just going to stick those seeds right down in where the peas are coming out of, and when they start growing, until those start coming up good, these will be done. So it should work out pretty good for us. And that's how you get your garden the most productive that you can, is by interplanting stuff before your main crop is done. The peas, these sugar snap peas, we have been taking them to the farm market the last 2 weeks. We'll have more this week coming for sure. And right now I'm just going to push 2 seeds in the soil right inside those holes in that ground cover. And we'll go through and do that this whole way out through here. And go from there. I'm going to do, I don't know, I personally like the spaghetti squash better. She likes the butternut better, so I'll probably do more spaghetti squash than butternut just because that's what I like. And I'm the one down here planting them, so we'll see. So got all the seeds in that I'm putting in, and got some of the weeds pulled, not near all of them, but enough to not worry about it. So from this stand of peas here, that way is butternut, and from this pea here down that way is spaghetti squash. It's going to be close if we have time to harvest the butternuts. The spaghettis we should have. It shouldn't be an issue with the spaghetti. They're 95 days. 88 days. They're 88 days, which is beginning of October. We should be getting some spaghetti squashes. And the butternuts or should be the end of October. We may get a frost before then, which we normally do. We'll see. Seems like frost has been coming later and leaving later the last few years. So we'll see. We'll see once what happens. Right now I'm gonna go get me some of my homemade fertilizer and spray those holes. Here's my homemade fertilizer. All it is basically is just all it is basically just comfrey extract, and that batch there has some tomato extract in it. If anybody is interested in how I make it, just comment below and I'll show you. It's pretty simple. It works amazingly well. Then always dilute it because it's way too strong. If you smelled it, you would know. So I used this stuff a few years ago, and in the last couple years I've been using fish emulsion, but I bought a new thing of fish emulsion this spring and never did even open it up. I've been using this instead. I think this works better, but it's a whole lot cheaper. And I know what's in this. The fish emulsion might say it's armory listed, but you really don't know what all's in it. If you're going to use this kind of stuff, you always need a pumpless spray gun. These things right here are a lifesaver. Just push the button, recharge it, and you're good to go. So on these, I just think my filter might be plugged. Let it charge up. I think my filter's plugged in my gun. Just give them a little bit of a drink, like so. Like 2 of these are onions and the rest of them is lettuce. After we do this, then we'll go through and put vermiculite on top, then I'll give them another drink of this stinky stuff. And these soil blocks work so good. Now we'll go through and put vermiculite on top and do this again. It's been a couple days since I started this video. If you didn't notice, I've got all cleaned up, haircut. But anywho, I'm going to start some zucchini today, which I didn't get to the other day, but I'm going to now. And for the zucchini, I have a bigger soil blocker, bigger one than what I was using for the lettuces and onions. I need 17 zucchini for the next go round of it, so I'm just gonna, at this point, I'm just gonna do 20 because there's 4 in this. I'll just do five blocks of 4, and that'll give me 3. And it works the same way as the other one. This will be our second go round of zucchini. The other day she planted seeds. Right now she's cleaning lettuce. Actually, she's cutting lettuce because I didn't have quite enough cut for the customer. We had the restaurant call and ask us for some lettuce that I was telling you about earlier in this video. These are new seeds. I'm only going to put one in each cell. except for that, and there was two stuck together, and I wasn't going to unstick them. This here is a hybrid Spinus Supreme we got from Seeds and Such. They're supposed to be better resistant to bugs. I can't say they are or they ain't. I don't know. What we planted down below still got a lot of cucumber beetles on them. There doesn't seem to be hurting them at all, which is good. But the vine borers are one of them. Probably as bad as they ever been. Maybe not quite as bad as they ever been, but one plant already died from the vine borers. So I don't know. Is it just because of our luck with vine borers, or is it the seeds aren't what they're supposed to be? I don't know. I reckon time will tell. Put a little bit of dirt over top of each seed, and then water them in. So instead of me spraying it this time, I'm just going to put a little bit in the bottom of our homemade fertilizer. If anybody wants to see how I make that, comment that below, and I will gladly show you all. I have a few videos out on it, but I don't know if I have anything into good detail on how I make it. And the videos would be several years old too, so. And trust me, that stuff does have a really, really rank odor to it. A little drink on top. For the most part, we'll bottom water these as we do most of our seed starts. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I was going to end it the other day, and I thought, no, I need to start zucchini in a couple days. I'll just wait till then to finish the video. So that's what I did. But the lettuce, actually some of the lettuce that we started the other day, if you can see that or not, but it's starting to actually come up. Some of it is. The onion's not so much, but some of the lettuce is coming out. So, and it looks like comfrey's starting to pop. Some of it's not. Of course, you didn't see that in the video. This is old spinach that I started a few weeks ago. Some kale. I need to get those in the ground. Beets and more beets. And the garlic is pretty much ready for me to do the second part of that. I'll probably make that video maybe today or tomorrow. Not real sure. But it'll be coming out soon. So it's going to wrap this video up. And my tomatoes in the greenhouse, man. Look at them. I'm vertically challenged and all, but them things are way taller than I am. They look really good. Need to prune them again. I'm getting some starting to ripen. She ate a couple of them yesterday. I harvested a handful this morning, but we will soon have cherry tomatoes for the market very soon. Maybe. Our new restaurant customer said they would probably buy all of our cherry tomatoes, so we may not have any for the market, but either way, we'll have them soon. So, and she's cleaning lettuce for them right now. She'll have to take it out and deliver it here later today. Not 20 pounds or 40 pounds, but I think they texted last night and said they needed like 4 or 5 pounds. So I harvested a bunch this morning, which wasn't enough. So she finished harvesting. I think I was a couple ounces short on just me guessing what I needed. So, we're ramping up, trying to get those met. I got 3 beds in the garden that's ready right now. I could put lettuce in. I don't have lettuce to put in them, but actually I got 1 bed I need to clean out. But I got 2 and a half that's ready, and half of one I need to clean up. So I'm gonna work on getting some weeds pulled in the big garden and get the garlic done. Never ends. So, anyways, that's gonna wrap this up. Sorry for rambling at the end. We'll let you know how all this stuff works out. So, let me again, take care and God bless.